What's up everyone and welcome to this tutorial, and in this tutorial we're going to learn about something called break. And break is used a lot when you use while loops, and loops in general you actually use break. So let's actually get to know about it today and let's get started. So you guys remember from last time we learned how to do a while loop, and when we ran this loop it stopped at 5 and it printed that statement that my program is actually done. So let's say if we write 1 is equal 1. This means this condition is always true. So that's the same thing as writing while true. And if we actually run this code, it's going to run forever because the value true is always true. So if we run it, you'll see it'll keep looping and looping and looping. Because in this condition, x doesn't really matter anymore. X just increments and prints, but it doesn't really affect my while loop. It will affect my while loop if I have an x like that. But in the condition of writing true, it doesn't really affect it. So how can we actually break an infinite loop? That's when the break statement comes handy. And somebody would ask me, why would I infinitely loop? If you, let's say, want to check something or a condition that you know is gonna become true at some point, and you want to loop forever until you find it, that's when you can actually use an infinite while loop. If you want to check something forever, but you know at some point it will eventually get met, and you want to break it by using a break statement. So let's actually get started and see how we can use a break. So write x is equal to 0 and do while true. You can write, let's say, print the value of x. And then we're going to increment it by 1. So x is equal to x plus 1. And we're going to write if x is bigger or equal to 5 and put a colon. I want you to print this program is breaking. And don't forget to write break at the bottom of that. And then remove all the indentation and write print this program is done. And let's actually run it and see what happens. Here you go. We had an infinite while loop, but it actually stops at 4. Why is that? All because this break. So let's actually see what actually happened. So I infinitely looped it and then incrementing by 1, and I'm printing the value of x every time. And I said if x is equal to 5, I want you to print this statement and I want you to break. And someone would ask me why it didn't print the value of 5. Because when you printed the value of 4 right here, when x was equal to 4, we printed it over there. And then it came here, and then it became 5. And then when we came to the if statement or the conditional statement, that's where we stopped. And that's why we didn't have that other run to print the value of x again, which it was 5 at that point. But at that point, we were actually right here. And that's why the last x value was actually 4 before we did the incrementation. So that's it for this tutorial. I just want to show you guys one small thing to show you how indentation is really important in Python. If I put a small tab right here and then run it, you guys see how this looks like. If I run it, this print statement became part of the while loop because it's indented within the same indentation of the while loop. But since I removed the indentation, I'm telling my program, hey, I don't want this print statement to be part of my while loop, and that's why it printed it when the program was done. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like my videos as well. So see you in the next tutorial. Have a great day.